Wait, we go with this? I was thinking about going Bop. No, I'm gonna go now. Good morning.
Where's my hello? Huh?
You just moaned when the game started. Okay, let me focus on this. Gonna play on the statue, left side. Waiting for a bubble. Bubble, then he's gonna try to slam or hammer or some shit. Can't. It's sync targets. Try to get the echo deck. I need to warm up my aim. Let me get out.
It's not funny, dude. It's really not. There should be no laugh.
I'm gonna have nano. I can nano the Ryan or Zarya or Farah. Farm me nano. Can you hide? Can you hide? Hide.
I don't think he can.
We can go. I'll nano Farah.
Hit me with nano if you want. Shit.
Wait, Ryan. We gotta wait for Ryan hide. I'll nano Farah.
I thought I was gonna get hit with nano. You're off me.
Alright, so who's getting nano?
I'll nano Farah.
Once I get played.
No.
Okay.
We nano Farah.
Nano empty.
Just go.
Get in there.
I don't know what's happening. But just go nano Farah because I don't have anything for her. I don't know why I'm staying and negotiating.
These turrets are ridiculous.
Play right side, we're good. I'm gonna chill over here now. If I nano Genji, a lot of things can happen. If I nano Zarya, a lot of things can happen. If I nano Reinhardt, a lot of things can happen. As in negative things. Zarya might push a little bit too deep. Ryan might not block the shatter. If I nano Farah, nobody can do anything to Farah and she has barrage. That's the only reason why I wanted to nano the Farah over deck. They cannot disengage. I'll nano Ryan here. We can push. We should get all the kills. Because above, can't see that Diaco, can't see that Diaco. We win this. Zarya behind this right side. I slipped the Zarya top right. She's on high ground. 3, 2, 1. She's half HP. Gotta stay with my team over here. Look at the soldier. That's for me. Walk in the back. I'm 150 HP. I don't want to use this. Let's tap the Mercy. Oh, I actually did tap her. That's nice. Pushing the pillar a little bit. Going in the back. Where's the Sim? Echo left side. Probably gonna guess, so I'm gonna nade over there. Gonna keep loop back. And stay in the back.
ML1, dude, because you're number 1.
Kick W.
Give me 9
If I make you switch con, would you give me a cuddle, ML7?
A cuddle?
Yeah, just a cuddle.
No, I'll give you a pounding.
Are you gonna pay for the
That's the
hotel room?
most sexual thing I've heard.
Are you paying for the hotel room, buddy?
No?
I don't think he's paying.
Oh, you want me to pay?
No, public space, hello?
Exhibition. Nah, man, I'm
Okay, we nano Visor.
Just a scratch, you'll be fine.
Just break the gun shield. Let's go. Nano him now. I'm gonna push in. Team TP on top. I don't know what to get. Roll through that. To the shield, to the wall, I mean. Gun didn't stop. Gun was left.
Should have saw my back rocket.
Let me chill here. Chat, I'm sorry for the first game, but I'm getting a little bit distracted by Insulted Salt and Beaver here, okay? For this next game, you're gonna get a lot more things in. Maybe Sleep Bob. Sleep Bob, I need to nade there right after this. I need to walk to my team. Keep Insulted Salt alive. Is that a Widow? No, that's a Nash. Reloading, Ryan's going in deep. Ash's right side, Insulted's the carry here. He has full charge Zarya. Pocket my Ryan though, right after close to Nano. When I get Nano, I'll Nano. So we'll check if he has Visor. Doesn't have Visor. I get shot in the back. When I get shot, I jump. I need to nade. I need to sleep by the Bastion. Nade myself. Walking cover. When I get shattered, you kite back.
Daddy just killing it right now.
Okay, you jump. Continue the momentum. Nice.
He knows you, man. He knows what your potential is.
Okay, the best way to cook egg is...
Best way to cook eggs is basically you fry it, and then like you scramble it a little bit, and then you let it sit, so it's the worry, and then you let it fry a little bit, then you mix it again, and then you shake it where it goes all over the pan.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say hello if you meet.
Yeah, honestly. They have a pharmacy here and everything.
Alright, listen, I will cook you guys steak and you guys will fall in love with me. I will legit.
I'm looking forward to that. Wait, they use bubbles, so I'm just gonna nade over there. Fuck, I got BAPTISTE probably. No damage boost. Gotta go in the back. Reloading careful. Before they're gonna guess. Zen's gonna die there. I can't help him. You can maybe get a pick. Close to Nano. Let's go in, Ryan. Nano him because they cannot disengage. I have Nano before they have the window. Can't go to him.
Man down.
Fuck up behind. Oh, I need to nade over there. Insulted, playing in cover. He's dead. Stopping to heal over there. I'll explain this decision making. No, I'm sorry, I can't properly focus right at the beginning. I'm gonna crack open a Red Bull. And we have a lot of small talk going in. So I'll explain this defense, okay? Remind me to explain the Ryan shatter at the end of the defense in replay before I queue up for the next game, okay? Also, the Nano. No, I'll explain the whole game. Fuck this shit. Explain the whole game after. What give you? They use window. I'm waiting. Waiting. Bubbles, no bubbles. Nading a little bit later. One kill there. Fuck up, barrage. One cool trick you can do, by the way, against the Faga is after the fight you think is won. Okay, so it's like a 2v6 or 3v6. You can just throw a sleep dart random in the air. The Faga might go like, oh, I don't know, sleep dart. And she might just throw barrage. It might be a bad one, right? They're gonna Faga ult. A Nano guy in there. I don't care about this. What is he doing? Careful, barrage. Left leg. Saving the sleep dart for the Faga. I don't know what the Faga and was doing.
We need it.
Yes, we do. I need to split while also AD spamming. Sleep dart that shit. Oh, I almost went with the wall. Can't get to him. Yeah, I need to go die. I'm gonna go in the back with Zen. They're at the same time. Just take me with you. Thank you very much.
Alright. I'm whipping out the crap. There's an H in there.
Let me close the AC.
They have a sim again.
Roger. Crap time.
Because they do not swap to Lucio, I will keep Diana. Why? Zen will break the shield in the same manner that Bop will break the shield. And second, not for nades or sleep darts, but for nanos. If I nano my Reinhardt against their Reinhardt, the Reinhardt cannot disengage because they do not have speed boost. Also, it's easier for me to like try to heal up Faga a little bit. So literally, it's just for my nano to smack the other Reinhardt. Yo, that Maker is getting kind of risky. Waiting for Zen to heal me, but I think he was reloading or some shit. He's still right side. And he dropped. So my nano should win almost every fight if we play it good. Like my tanks in this case, my tanks have bigger advantage. Waiting for them to get closer. Shield's gonna break. Nano him now, pushing a bit. Oh. Shield's breaking, nading after. I saw the cracks earlier. That's a grab. Close to trans. I'm trying to not heal, but I can't do that. Win a ball, push in a bit. Let me nade that. Push. Who's the pin? Somebody get the sim target top left. It's a big one. I didn't hear any sound if it's a big one or not. You usually hear like ugh if Ryan shot is and you can't see them to know if the shadow connects or not and if you pass the wall.
Nice fire. Big.
Ryan's dead. We can push. Yo, nobody got the targets. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Holy shit.
Broke my hand there a bit.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Almost have nano. Keep behind, guys side.
My ultimate is over.
Fuck, I need to nano you.
I'm dead here. Man down.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Moisty guys side. Reloading, Quick guys side still flanking. Should be winnable.
Oh,
Oh, I need to heal log. Shit. Play front of payload. Nice.
Just
Shit.
scratch. You'll be fine.
Okay, Chad, we're gonna vote give you the entire game after.
Windows ult.
I don't need to win it.
Just salt, you win that. Don't kill. Stop shooting.
No, she's gonna wake up.
I like how he killed him and then went like, oops.
Watching
Yeah,
your
it was
back.
an accidental kill.
Let me get the sim target there.
You
It's
disappoint.
accidental when I saw you cross the map aiming at her.
Why you never fast hero like punch doing animation? I don't want to fuck it up. I do not want to like melee the egg. Doesn't buy you time. They have Shadak. Bubble's over. That's a bad sleep dart. I need to hide. I'm waiting. Do not feel obliged. Oh, I can't sleep like that. Guy's my carry. That's my carry. Farah's in the egg. She's low. I need to nano hug the second I get it. I can nano hug just now. The guy they cannot disengage. Bomb. Still hide. Reloading. He's dead. We can still live. He's alive. Kill left side. You kill solo. He kills solo. I sleep him. He gets the kill. Nice.
Good aim, mate.
Get the sim target there. Another one?
I'm coming, you cocksuckers.
Hostile down.
Hey, that was kinky.
Seconds remaining.
You like steak, ML7?
I love it.
I think he loves.
I got myself some T-bones in the freezer now. Just bought some.
Cap.
Very nice we win this. Well played, team.
TikTok.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow. 15 minutes of reviewing King's Row. Number 1. Okay, I know this is gonna sound incredibly basic, but I will cover as much as possible because I haven't done like a proper VOD review for quite some time. Number 1, when you walk out of spawn, for the love of God, don't stay in the front. Okay, don't stay in the front, always be over here or over here. The reason why I always like walking right side is because if they have somebody in the air, they will do some poke damage and then they kite back. And also if I go over here, I'm more in the open and I can get spammed very easily. Over here I have a little bit more cover from the right side. Never walk out first, okay? Do not force your abilities early. Your teammates will force them if necessary. Okay. We're not gonna analyze the first team fight. First team fight was kinda random. My team walks over there. I don't agree with my team walking. Wait, what do we have? We have Genji, Farah. We should take wide angles to take the entire space so that Farah can control this hotel or this area over here and just poke them out. And we just play for the Nano Farah in this case. Or even Nano Reinhardt or Zarya because they cannot disengage because they're going with Mercy Bob. Ryan goes a little bit too deep. I missed a nade. I remember I missed a nade. I didn't expect that. So I kite back over here. And we just wait. Okay? We just wait. Full HP. Wait, let me put this so you can actually see me better. Okay, Ryan's going in. A little bit too much in front for my liking. I know I have nano. I'm just waiting for my abilities. Like, when you're playing, also from a macro point of view, when you're playing this team comp against their team comp, you need to think, who has more poke in this case? Symmetra? Symmetra has more poke than Genji? Genji will spam. Depends, I guess. And Farah versus Echo. Honestly, I prefer Farah for spamming compared to Echo because she does a ton of damage with the rockets. So in this case, we go a little bit too deep. We die. They can't disengage. The problem with going this deep is that if you want to disengage, you're just gonna die. Beaver wanted the nano over here. I do not agree with the nano because if I nano him, he's 80% on ult. I know he didn't have blade. The problem I have playing against the Symmetra is you're probably gonna dash in and there might be Symmetra turrets around you. So I'm very careful about nanoing somebody that wants to go in if it's a squishy against the Symmetra. If it's a Mikuri or Genji. I do not know where the Sim turrets are placed. He might die instantly. Safest option overall. Literally, I did some calculations very fast in my head, okay? If I nano Genji and he dashes in, he might get played, he might not get played. We're all far away. He won't get healed. He's just gonna die, right? He can pop off, but there's a slim chance he will do so. If I nano a Reinhardt next team fight, he might roll everybody, but he might get shattered. If I nano on Salted Salt, I might do it too early or a little bit too late, and the enemy will probably disengage accordingly, and then he won't do any damage. If I nano Zen, nothing happens. If I nano Farah though, they can't instantly burst her in the air because they don't have a Hanzo, even McCree with some headshots. The Bop will not window to kill her in the air. If I nano Farah, she's the safest option to secure the team fight. It's more like, So if I nano Reinhardt, probably 40% probability. If I nano Zarya, probably 20%. If I nano Fire, probably 50%. And the rest Genji. That's what's going through my brain, okay? So in this case, I don't let myself get influenced by my team. I just wait. By the way, please acknowledge the fact, and I really do hope that they're gonna add this stat in Overwatch 2. There's a cool stat in Overwatch League that shows damage taken with your hero. I think one of the very underrated things that's like not talked about actually is the amount of damage that you take. You see how I'm never taking damage from them, rarely take damage from them. Anyway, playing in the back, maintaining my distance. I see the Pharah there, I don't need to do anything. The reason why I'm playing this far in the back is because I'm afraid Mercy might go and pistol me, Echo might go for me, and Ryan might go for me as well, okay? I'm afraid of getting shattered. When I nano though, I start walking in with them, right? So I start walking in. Wait, am I in game? Okay, it flagged a bit. I start walking in, do a sleep dining hotel because when in the ranks like this, usually people try to split to get a pick. And see, Pharah's over there, in, safe, can't die because they don't have any bugs damage. A Symmetra right click and bop headshots, that's about it. And then we win the fight, play behind the Reinhardt, play behind the shield. I'm playing close to him because I wanna bait them to go in, okay? And I also wanna cap the point. This is something very important as well.
What's up y'all, it's me again, the paramedic.
Wait.
Story today is a guy got into cardiac arrest in his flat. We reanimated him and had to get him out of flat in 4th floor with firefighter ladder car. We are about to climb through window onto ladder with patient but the oven was turned on. My teammate burned his op on it and can't sit for 2 days now. Poor guy.
Are we? Monka W. What a side of the Monday. And I like the fact that you call your teammate instead of your colleague, your teammate. That sounds so nice. Sorry about your teammate's ass. I bet the whole situation was a pain in the ass. One very important thing, okay? I've talked about this in a lot of guides that I have on YouTube, Ranked to gems and stuff. You gotta make yourself juicy. If you make yourself juicy, you're baiting the enemy to doing things. In this case, I want them to recontest. I know they have ultimates. I could be safe and play over here in the back as my teammates are playing, but I want to play close enough to Reinhardt to bait some things in. I'm right at the edge of Graviton range, so I bait the Graviton in. I know I will win this team fight because they're just regrouping, they have sim TP, but we should be in the advantage over here, and I knew that we had Transcendence in the back. This is like why I saved my nade so much, and then... So, like, again, I saved my nade so much, and then I used it because I didn't think Zed would use Transcendence. I would have saved it till the last second, then talk with him, was lazy to talk with Zen. If I knew that, I would have not even used the nade. I knew he had Transcendence, I knew he wanted Transit, but I was like, maybe he's not gonna Transit. And you see that the second the teamfight is going on, I go back. After I bait some things, I go back, I'm safe. Then they walk forward, I walk forward with them, we bait some ults. See right now as well, like fight starts, I'm kiting back. By the way, I'm gonna thank all the subs after, okay? So let's do with the explanations over here. Okay, let's watch from my point of view. 1 speed. The fight will continue here. I tried to sleep dart the Reinhardt instantly. In the Echo clone, you can do that after the copy, when the copy starts, like a small animation, less than 500 milliseconds, I think. So half a second, see? Numbers, mathematics. But I did it too early. I could have slept him and you could have bursted him with a Zenyatta. But oh well, he went too deep anyway. I'm staying safe. I know they still have ults. Still staying safe at the edge of Shatter. Okay? Very important. Edge of Shatter. This cover here as well. If I would have gotten shattered, I can jump and carry the momentum to the left side in cover. So you see how much I'm trying to bait them. I'm trying to make it as juicy as possible. Oh my god, it's big slam. I don't care if he sees it the same way I do, but I just want him to like know that he maybe wants to do that to me. After that, not that much of a big philosophy. They engage very deep. I nano the Reinhardt because they cannot disengage because they have speed boost. They don't have speed boost because they're playing with Bop and Mercy. So this is why... Yeah, I nano the Reinhardt there. Fight starts. I'm playing kind of close right now because I'm trying to look for a nade. But They go too deep. I realize that. The second Reinhardt goes for Shatter, his shield is going to drop. I don't know how many enemies are in front. I see he's yellow over here, yellow HP. So I throw the nade to try to connect the nade with him so I can pocket him through the shattered people, you know, while he's swinging his hammer. I hear the Zai behind. I throw the sleep dart. Doesn't expect that instantly. Expected me to shoot her a bit. Call that out. Do one scoped in shot. I can do unscoped as well. Again, stay in the back. Don't take any damage. Bait the right clicks a little bit, like she does a right click. I stand still a bit, making her think that maybe I'm not gonna move, but she falls back, doesn't take the bait. I take a little bit damage from half of them, so I'm 50 HP. I do not need to nade because I see the healing pad here. I'm 195 HP. I'm using this corner to push the payload while still not showing myself to the team. I'm taking this opportunity to reload. I reload, and then I want to try and go and get high ground in the back on the stakes. This is like a very good spot to play, okay, because the enemy, when they walk out, it's very hard for them to see over there in the back. If you play here, you can get poked from here, and there's also a payload. You're gonna struggle, but if you play from here, you can actually see your team. Plus Echo was on top, and this is like a free nade over here to splash it. I get lucky, and Echo dies. I throw the nade instantly because I felt like Mercy would go for a cheeky rest and then rest the Echo. I really thought she had clone. She had the copy, the ultimate ability, so I thought she would go for a risky rest. That's why I needed instantly. As you saw yesterday in the sub games when I played Mercy, when somebody got a pick, I rest instantly because you don't expect that. Stay in the back, okay? So let me stay in the back. I get a little bit closer because we get a pick onto the Echo, we have the advantage. Okay, so it's very important to understand that if you have the numerical advantage, if you have ultimates, if they're low, you gotta walk with your team, okay? A lot of players go like, oh, we want the fight, let me stay in the back. No, non-stop aggression, you gotta follow up with them. Marking my territory with a spray over there onto the left side. I like have the nano, throwing a nade, just randomly to poke them out. I'm not trying to achieve anything with the nade. I'm just trying to force somebody in spawn, force some things. A pick onto Pharah happened. Symmetra ulted way too early here, probably trying to TP in. We just disengage back. You see Beaver here giving me a pretty nice smile. Just kite back, reload. Nice and easy. Shield breaks, they start pushing. I throw the nade. Still in the back, still being juicy, okay? If I would play in Overwatch League, or if I would play in Contenders, I would get punished for these things, okay? I'll get punished for playing like this. If you watch their gameplay, they don't take any damage at all. They like go around the corner. I'm not gonna risk this. I know that the Ashe, instead of shooting for the Reinhardt, the Ashe will try to shoot for me, right? So in this case, I'm playing just because it's ranked. Overall, I would stay in cover, left side from the beginning. I'm trying to bait them. Maybe they can hit me. Maybe they can do that to me, you know? Now we walk in. Now the question is who to nano. We already covered the video, but it's a very specific example, okay? Very specific example. We have Reinhardt over here a little bit pushed. That uses abilities. Probably recharging his shield. We have a Zarya. In the enemy team, we have Ashe, Mercy, Symmetra, BAP. The only big counter they have to nano-vise it, they have two big counters. Number one, they have Reinhardt shield. Number two, they have Symmetra wall. They use Symmetra wall. I don't give a fuck about Reinhardt shield. I'm gonna wait a bit and then we're gonna nano visor. I can also nano the Zarya, but that might pressure her into doing a bad grab onto only Reinhardt. Also, if I nano these targets that need to get close to them, Reinhardt or Zarya, they can grab them in and they might not get value out of the nano. I can also nano the Doomfist, but I'm scared that if he goes in, Ashe might kite him back, disengage with Coach Gun, and he just swapped the Doomfist and he might not have the ability. Might not have the ability to survive. So in this case, I'm waiting. You see I waited a little bit before I nanoed. I was waiting for the Reinhardt to take some damage. Reinhardt dies through the window. Nano, I don't do anything. I'm playing a little bit scared because big thing you need to know is Reinhardt has enough time to do 2 fire strikes through the window. 1 fire strike and then after a couple of seconds, I think he has fire strike in 8 seconds, I might be wrong, he has time to do another one. So always count the amount of fire strikes that Reinhardt does through the window. I tried to do a sleep dive while I disengage. I know that the team fight is won. I just wanted to use the payload as cover and I did not want to take any damage from them because if you take damage in the back, my team's gonna be like, help him! Instead of kill them! So this is why I wanna like survive, you know? Survive. Survivor mode. Shoot the TP. Zen calls to not destroy the TP, so she doesn't have her cooldown. Smart call by Zen. She swaps. Symmetra swaps to Tracer. I'll play a little bit in front because I want as close to them as possible to land an aggressive nade or sleep dart, okay? Because the problem with Ana, and while a lot of players, another concept that is not talked about, apart from like the amount of damage that you take with supports, is the fact that Ana's abilities are kind of slow. They're not instant. They require distance, and they move. They don't go like the bigger the distance, the faster they go. They go with the same speed, which means in theory, it's harder to do them from a long range because your window of opportunity might be 1 second. For example, they walk out of spawn. I play in the back. They're over here. Land will take 4 seconds to land. 3-4 seconds. Okay. They see the nade. They walk here. In 2 seconds, they're safe. If I play close, then the nade will take 2 seconds. And I'm rushing their decision. I'm making them think what they need to do. This is why I'm playing on payload here. Trying to see where they go. Also, I'm trying to see who goes where, as in, if they only have 1 shield tank and you have 2 spawn doors, I always want to be in front and see where the shield tank will go instead of my team calling it, especially after a team wipe, especially after a team wipe, because somebody will split. Nobody, not a single team will go, everybody behind a Reinhardt in this case. If it's not official games. If it's official games, then yeah, maybe that's roughly the smart thing. But in ranked, somebody will split on the other side. So in this case, I want to be close, get the information, and then maybe yeet the sleep dart to the other side where they don't have a shield, so you can get a pick. Or even like throwing a nade in. I hear Bob. I save the sleep dart in. I realize that I shouldn't do that. That was my decision making over there. But it's like this is like me. Yo, so they have Reinhardt. Maybe they're gonna split somewhere right side. So I'm gonna throw a... Wait, they didn't use Bob. Okay, then I go back and I wait for the Bob. I wait. 1 second, I hesitated. I was thinking, can we burst Bob? And the answer was yes. But then I heard the graviton, so I decided to throw the sleep dart because all of our resources are gonna be put onto the targets that are gonna focus my teammates in graviton. It's 8 seconds, not 6 seconds, not 8 seconds. Okay. I sleep dart the Bob. I kite back because the Reinhardt is swinging and he wants to get as many people as in with Shatter. I split myself from Tracer and from my team. You see how I'm maintaining the distance when the fight starts. And because I'm so far away, she just does a little bit of damage to me, right? Then I walk to my team when I realized that if this would have been a Tracer main, she would have punished me harder. She should have stayed on me. She should have forced my... I didn't have a BT, she should have forced my teammates. This was bad positioning from me, by the way. Tracer should have just came to me and fight me non-stop until Soldier and Zen turn around to her. If this would have been like a Overwatch League Tracer, right? I don't have any abilities. I'm in the open. Just go for me. Fuck me up, right? But then she turns around. Probably the call was that they're low, so focus them in the grab. So maybe that was in her head. I should have played this corner over here. This is where I should have played, okay? This corner over here or even over here, so that if she goes for me, I can kite to my teammates, or I can make her like run all the way to me and I can use the wall as cover. If I'm playing over here in the middle, I have no cover, no natural cover. I'm just dead. I don't have a wall to use, so I'm taking useless damage. I do some shots over there, do some shots to Zarya while flicking. This is like a thing that I don't see a lot of players do. This is like, I don't want to say it's my thing, but I prefer staying scoped in. And there's a small delay after you shoot in which you can check what's happening around you. Okay? So wait, let me show you in slow. Because of my sense, I can do this quite easy. I think people with losses can do this easy. They prefer doing unscope shots. I prefer doing scope shots because they're precise as fuck. So I'm doing a shot, and then I'm flicking a bit. Is Ryan low? I don't see him properly. I do another shot. I check. He's full. No problem. I turn around to Zarya. Okay? Depends on your sensitivity if you can do this or not.
Victory. Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Gus gets in. I heal up the Reinhardt as much as I can because the second he's gonna die, they're gonna shatter. And I do one big mistake here. I strafe AD instead of strafing S while still moving, and I get in shatter range. I know he has shatter, but I trust my Reinhardt for 1 second. He hammers him to the other side, gets baited, and then does the shatter. I walk very close because I want to nade the Reinhardt after the bubble is broken, so I can nano my Reinhardt and burst him, and then we push the payload. I should have played it safe, not trust my teammates, and stay in the back. I don't have time in the team fight to know that Bastion respawned. I got lucky with my ability usage over here. I have both of the abilities up. I get lifted up. I see a bastion. I know we're gonna get bugsted. So first thing I'm gonna do
You're powered up.
is
Get in there.
a very slick animation cancel with everything, okay? So let me go with normal speed, and then I'm gonna explain all the animation cancels I did in a split second.
Thank you.
Shattered, unscope, nade,
You're
sleep
powered
dog
up.
nano.
Get in there.
Okay? The animation cancels that you can do with Ana are the following. You can do unscope shot nade, which is exactly what I did, and I need to do it fast. I see the Zen dropped right in front of me, and because he's right in front of me, my cursor is gonna be there, so I do not need to move my cursor. I just need to hold left click. I don't need to tap it like this. If you hold it, it will go the second you lift from the ground. Okay? So I held left click over there. I get lifted up. I do the shot instantly. The same thing with Tracer recall. If you get slipped and you're playing Tracer, don't tap E. Hold E. I get lifted up. I get lucky that he's right in front of me. Unscope shot before my cursor even appears. I don't miss a single pixel. I look at the ground to splash the nade. In hindsight, I should have naded the Zenyatta in front of me so the nade would have splashed faster, because this distance is shorter than this distance, so this was a small mechanical error. I get a nano. My priority is not to keep the Zen alive, my priority is to sleep dart the Bastion, because we don't have anybody to deal with the Bastion, okay? So I sleep dart the Bastion even if I die. I get lucky that Zen doesn't die. I get lucky with everything. I just like think, bro, what's the win condition? Bastion. Can somebody get to Bastion? No. I will die sleeping the Bastion. Okay? So at the Bastion. Turn around to see where the Zen is, but he gets out. Anyway, right after the sleep dart, I just flick the nano to the Zarya. So why Zarya not trying? Zarya probably has charge, and even if she doesn't have charge, doesn't matter. She needs to get in range to them. I have no idea where the fuck Doomfist is. Soldier was dead. I can also nano Zen. I can nano Ryan to be alive, but Zarya has more kill potential and she's tanky as fuck and she's in the front line. So I sleep. The second I throw the sleep dart, I nano, I jump, I get into cover, see Zen's left side, he's not left side. This gives me some time to set up my defense, and that's it. Still playing the back. Go with my Zac, she's gonna get focused because she used bubble for herself, and we cap. Nothing too important here. Let's go on defense. Understand that sleep dart has a travel time. Okay? It will get here really fucking fast, but there might be a Widow. Okay? So I start, you see the door is not opening, and I pull out the sleep dart gun. So I do not get shot by Widow. This is risky, by the way. If I would play in Overwatch League or Contenders, I would not do this. I did not time it properly. I still did not shoot the sleep dart and the door opened. If this would have been a Widow, she would have put the pixel perfectly on my head here and I would have died. So I should have done it faster. You can see that I'm not properly warmed up. And now I shoot the sleep dart. I should have died here, right? A good Widow would have killed me. I get lucky. So I should have shot the sleep dart a second earlier. Exactly when the text said doors are open. Just try to sleep dart somebody. I do a simple nade over there. Before that, I have some of the nades in in the first YouTube videos on my channel, my YouTube channel. I will not do any more nades, and I won't show you any more nades until Overwatch 2 drops, because the maps will change and there is no reason, in my opinion, to learn preset nades now. Anyway, I'm confused about our setup with Soldier there. That's a risky position. I need to take care of Farah as well in case she gets bugsted, because Zen Orb is cool, but Ana heals more. Stay in the back. Fire gets bugsted. I was paying attention to Reinhardt. I eat a fire strike. My mistake. Should not eat the fire strike. Move left, move right. Not too complicated. Always making sure to not get shot from hotel. So even though I'm healing here, my eye is always here as well.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Exist, survive, live. Now I'm isolating myself with the angle. So what's happening is this. I'm isolating myself when I'm getting close to my ults and stuff to like avoid getting damaged by them. But you see that sometimes I walk in front to bait them to shoot me. And this is like why a lot of people feel like, if you watch me, you feel like, he's not actually that good and stuff. I'm trying to learn how much damage I can take in from the enemy and bait them to shoot me so they overextend before I fall back. Of course I understand to stay in cover, not take 100 damage, not use the nade for myself. But sometimes I want to walk in front, hello, and then I go back. I'm trying to bait them to do things to me, to waste their time, resources, abilities, everything. Anyway, I get Nano. I have a couple of options.
I need healing.
I can Nano Farah. Even if she doesn't have barrage, it's gonna be good. But the problem is that I have a McCree with a pocket Mercy. With Mercy that can always damage boost the McCree for whatever reason instead of the Farah. And a buff that's gonna triple dink the... That's gonna dink the Farah in the sky, so... No, right now, I don't want to Nano her. I can Nano Reinhardt because they don't have to have speed boost. And he charges his shield, his full shield over there. I can Nano Soldier, but he's not gonna do anything. He doesn't have Visor and he doesn't have a good position. He's just gonna shoot shields. Or I can Nano Zarya, I have a guy next to me that's not that charged up and she needs to get closer to them. So I decided to Nano Reinhardt.
In there.
Using Soldier's E as cover while also moving in front of them to bait some shots. You see Fire goes here a little bit aggressive. I missed a shot onto Soldier. He would have died nonetheless because that was a damage boosted direct hit. So it does 150 damage, I think, or something like that. The second I think that she might go onto me, I get into cover. Try to throw the nade somewhere in between here. Because I really hope that Ryan's gonna walk to cover and I will be able to catch Zarya while she's scanning to hotel and the Reinhardt at the same time. Reinhardt threw a fire strike in the sky at the Farah, I think. And I don't know how the fuck he lived. I did not know McCree was here. I just do some fancy dodging. Use this wall as cover. We're starting to get kills. I'm starting to move in.
That's it. You're going to.
Still playing here in the back. I can play with Zen on top as well, by the way. I should start and play with Zen on top, but yeah. And I wasn't paying attention where the fuck he was playing from, to be honest. See, using this wall as cover, using this angle over here as well to see if somebody goes for me, and I always can like fall back, go right side or go left side. It's like a special position because in case somebody wants to kill me from here, I will go over here right side, you know, instead of like going all the way in the back. One quick thing though is if they have a Hanzo or a Widow, you can't do this, okay? You cannot pick like this. You need to play from the right side so they don't see you from hotel. Maybe maximum just do it like this a little bit so you can actually see if somebody's gonna flank you or not. Okay? But like this I can afford getting shot by McCree a bit just to scout them. Kite in the back, don't get grabbed, force the fire to shoot me and not the tanks. Push me away, kite back because I get shot once. I was waiting for my teammates to get as low as possible before I throw the nade. Try to heal up the Farah, can't kill the Farah. Bait the sleep dart after the fight was won. I felt like the fight was won because I saw a lot of red here and I was like, oh, easy clap win. Bait the sleep dart. So that Farah is gonna barrage and maybe swap if she gets mad if she does a bad barrage. She doesn't barrage though. That was a bait sleep dart. Still playing the back. Soldier dies ugly and we might have a problem. And now the Reinhardt ugly and I have no idea what the fuck Reinhardt is doing. I think he wants to do a turnaround shatter. I can nano Farah in, but she doesn't have barrage. Zen won't do anything. I can also nano Zarya. But if you nano Zarya and the Reinhardt shield is full HP, it's not that good if she can't flank. So like if Zarya would play here and she would ask for nano and she's full charge and the fight just begins, yeah, go behind them so you can zap them. But if she's playing behind a Reinhardt that just walks back from spawn, he has full shield, so Zarya won't do anything but shoot the shield. She cannot off angle. So this is why I nano Reinhardt out of everybody. Reinhardt does a funny by trying to do a 180 shatter. Doesn't go well. Still staying covered. Save the sleep dart for Farah in this case. Sleep dart to Farah. Ren goes in. I should have not healed Zarya here. This was a big mistake. I did 2 heals to Zarya when she was safe and there was nobody around after Farah died. I could have healed Reinhardt. And honestly, I think he could have lived with those 2 heals and then my nade would have went in. So that was my bad. I think we actually lose the point because of this. We do. Yes, we lose the point. So I explained to you why that mistake, why that was a big mistake and why I absolutely love Overwatch and you can always improve at it. So in this case, what happens is this. Right? Ryan gets pinned, I hear the pin, I'm aware of the pin, Farah dies over here after I sleep dart her, Zarya's low HP, I don't give a fuck. There is nobody shooting the Zarya. I should have recognized that there is nobody shooting the Zarya. McCree was over there, but Zarya gets in cover. The second she goes here, I need to walk in front and save the Reinhardt. I wasted 1 heal on her before I realized that. That heal, even if it would have not saved the Reinhardt, maybe somebody would have gotten out of position, used an ability, Zarya could have been a bit more aggressive or something like that. So, still, I don't care. One bad heal. Could have done better. I isolated myself by playing right side hotel. We die, miss some heals. Then I go behind with Zen and try to get a kill. Die eventually, tragically. And now I go with this defense. I missed a heal onto Junk, that's why he dies. My bad. When he comes back, let me show you the missed heal. He should have waited for the shield as well. So see, I missed a scope. No, he would have died even if I would have hit that. I should have naded it with the second I heard the fire strike. But still, like, this is like, for what you see, you're gonna be like, Janka, what the fuck you doing? Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, I should have naded because I heard the fire strike. Always expect the works from your teammates. This way you won't be disappointed. I don't want to walk in front until I see a Reinhardt shield. I want to play over here in the back so I can use the box behind me as cover. Try to do a sleep dive because Reinhardt might have fire strike again. And he might get a little bit greedy. I see the McCree over there, and now I regret that I just wasted my sleep dive in this case. Because if I sleep dive the Reinhardt, then it means that their team can get poked, right? That's why I want to sleep dive the Reinhardt over there. He gets a pick, he might get greedy. They can get poked because they don't have any sleep because Reinhardt is sleeping, right? I should have slept the McCree there. Putting a lot of pressure onto us. Use the boxes, use this as cover. I see the McCree there. Wait, I skipped. I'm waiting for an opportunity to nade him. I can't nade him. Wait, let me play a little bit in the back. So I'm at the box. Heal up the Farah. I want to bait the McCree to be more aggressive to me here. I could just play safe right side, left side. Wait for everybody to regroup. Go in. But I want to be aggressive. I want McCree to make a mistake. I want him to get greedy. I want Farah to boop him. I want a direct hit from Farah onto him. I want something to happen. If this would have been a tournament, you can just like play from left side, wait for everybody to group up. I'm safe, I just move with my team, I heal them. But this is ranked and we're pushing the limits to consistently improve. So in this case, I go over here. I expected to get orb from Zen while doing the fighting and maybe nading the McCree over there, forcing the Zarya bubble onto the McCree so he gets cleansed in case he's gonna get damaged by somebody else. Eventually, I'm like, bruh, I need to nade myself because I'm not gonna get... You see how I give Zen a judgmental look? I should have asked for the Zen heal as well. I gave him a judgmental look. Boop comes in. Kree overextends. He doesn't have high ground anymore. Still playing the back with the box. Make McCree overextend again if he shoots me instead of going back into cover. He rolls back. He's in a bad spot. Wait for my nano. And now we have 3 minutes of really good defense, okay?
Can you watch this video?
No.
It's a pretty cool video, although late, but this video changed Marvel to what it is now. They also make a pretty cool video. Thank you. Much love.
I'm playing from the left side. I want Unsalted Soul to like walk a little bit in front with the Ryan, take this corner and stuff, but no, I just chill over here. I almost died from the McCree. Walk a little bit too deep. Bait him to shoot eventually. I got lucky. And I'm waiting. I was afraid that something's gonna happen here. Somebody has a good angle. McCree would probably roll and try to burst him. I just want to nano him. This was a rushed nano. He could have just stayed here or pinned and be safe. So another mistake that I did. I throw the nade in because there is no way they expect an aggressive nade once Ryan is back in cover. I land the nade onto the Reinhardt. Stay outside of getting damage from the enemy. Get up the Zarya. I see bubbles coming in. I see the Farah in the sky. I want to try to heal her. I can't. Still spam the heals. Zarya is low. One shot to Zarya. And now I gotta decide. With the window, they have enough aggressive ability, right? Their window. The window. They want to use it offensively. I can heal up the Zarya. And then they will probably just burst us down. Or I can try to throw a nade and push them away. So in this case, I throw a nade, push the sim away a little bit back, or at least force her. That was my intention. See, she's in the back a bit. She was scared. She was reloading as well. Like a lot of people, when they get anti, they see that as an opportunity to reload, you know? I'm anti, I'm not gonna pick. I don't want to die. Try to sleep that the Reinhardt. Can't sleep that the Reinhardt over there. Good transcendence. Still isolating myself. I'm not taking any damage. I'm not asking for any resources from my team. Do another shot to Reinhardt. Unlucky. That symbol was massive. heal them up while playing a little bit in the open now, okay? You see how my position changes? I can always play from here and be safe, but I wanted the enemy to go like, shoot the fucking gun instead of my teammates here. Like, even though they're in a bad spot and they should lose this, I'm baiting the enemy to try to do something to me. This is why I'm repositioning myself to the right. Right? I'm trying to take attention to me, and I can always use this as cover, because if the Symmetra does one right click to me, the Zarya does one right click to me, that's literally less damage onto my teammates that are getting pressured over here. Beaver, you okay, buddy? What the fuck? Use this as cover, reload, tap the Mercy once, try to tap her again, can't. Kill them up a bit. We killed the Reinhardt, I think. We push. I'm surprised nobody killed the turrets. We go back. Then goes a little bit too deep. Almost have nano. Clear right side. We do some happy dancing. AD strafe. Let's just play it from over here. Basic shit. So I'm in a bad spot over here, okay? I was not aware of McCree flanking. This was another huge mistake. After the fight was won and Zen died, I should have realized that somebody's gonna go for an off angle. I should have started the fight by playing from over here and not get damaged at all. This way there is no... I mean, McCree can always go in the back and try to kill me if he would have been... If this would have been Overwatch League. I should have hugged him while he's crouch walking. While he's walking, I mean. I don't think he's gonna crouch that close to me. But he would have probably shot the Junker. So this was a bad position for me almost through this fight. I should have just played over here. This is my cover, again, in the open. Two mistakes in which I do not have any cover. Right? He goes over here. I jump. I get shot. Do some AD strafing. I take a shot through my heart, but my heart is empty, so I survive. Again, some AD strafing. Walk back when I feel like he's gonna headshot me, then get in cover. You see how this blocks for you? A lot of players don't use this. No, I'm joking, my heart is full. Stay in the back, I have nano. We kill the McCree, Zen's coming back from spawn. Waiting until my teammate is low to nano. They get a kill, they will overextend, so I want to nano. But I see the Pharah behind, as I said in game. I see the Pharah behind, I can even let my tanks die. Pharah should be able to clean everything up. I can nano my Reinhardt, honestly. This is a little bit risky for me. I can nano my Reinhardt and he can kill everybody. But I don't know why. Sometimes like I get a feeling that, you know what, maybe just nano somebody that's gonna kill them all. I don't know why. Like some players just give me like confidence and stuff, some don't. And in this game, the guy after he does like that funny 180, I'm like, yeah, nope. I'm just gonna nano the Pharah. Normally speaking, nanoing the Reinhardt would have been better. Nano the Reinhardt, he smacks, slam distance, he rolls everybody, and even if he doesn't roll anybody, the Pharah is just gonna be behind. But, I nano Pharah, we do a little bit of the risky, try to sleep out the Mercy over there. Try to nade Symmetra, Zarya, and Reinhardt, and he wins. Eventually we win the fight. Okay, right side high noon. Another mistake over there instead of hitting the Pharah there. Pharah, I thought she would go higher up, honestly, and break the range from the Symmetra. Oh well. See that the Mercy. One last fight, or two fights. Get the turrets. See, I learned from before, and I'm using this as cover, and also scouting from the last team fight so I don't get flanked. He left side. Try to see the Reinhardt over here. You can take cover by playing from the payload. You can take cover by playing from the left side wall. Perfect decision.
Do you think that was a right play, or could I choose better? Peepog.
Right play. Use this as cover. Go to sleep that, try to sleep that the Reinhardt, because my Reinhardt is close to shatter. That he can fuck him up. Use Gav. Use this as cover. Stay safe. One heal, two heal. He shoots after me. You saw that shot? Instead of after my team. Consistently move because my teammate is with red HP and I want them to shoot me instead of my team. Eventually, my team doesn't get pressured that much. They land the slam. We land the slam as well. The other way around. When we play in the dark. I skipped a bit. Where's the slam? Wait. I fucked it up. What's here? Okay, slam. Tried to sleep that Reinhardt while he's hammering. Missed it tragically. Pharah's in the sky. She should get in cover. There are walls above me. And I'm like, bro, my Zarya's getting hammered. Ryan's overextending. If I keep my Zara alive, Ryan's gonna die. He realizes he's overextending, so he goes back. Ryan pins. Do one shot to Ryan, another shot. Throw the nade the second I have it. None of the Ryan over here. Because both Ryans used hammer, both Ryans used shatter, so I'm not scared of my Ryan getting outplayed by shatter. He cannot possibly fuck this up. He goes in. He tries to overextend. Can't get to me. Then around left. Sleep dart him. And then they're gonna go one by one and then they're gonna die. So let me show you. This is what his last fight. And then I'm gonna show you from McCree's point of view. When I see a CMTP there, I'm gonna nade instantly. Whenever you see a CMTP like that, just nade instantly. The worst case, you're gonna do damage to the TP. Second worst case, you're gonna go a little bit of a less worst case is you're gonna destroy the sim targets. And best case is people are gonna TP in it and you're gonna nade them. No shatter pressure. I can be closer, just clean them up and we win. Okay. One very important thing though. Let's watch my positioning from the enemy's point of view. This is McCree. Choose the junk, choose the Farah. Safe. Zen's in cover. See how everybody's in cover. Can't see anybody. Low. Nobody can follow up. Sees me there. Tries to shoot me. Misses the shots onto the Farah. He knows I'm right side. He's hugging the right side, trying to find an opportunity to roll in flashbang. Gets shattered. Both get lifted up. Flashbangs the Reinhardt eventually. Choose the Farah. Choose the Ryan. He's playing really close because he's always thinking about going on to us. And then he suddenly decides to go on to us. Now imagine I'm in the open. Like, see? Zen's really good here as well with disengaging the second they go in. Imagine I'm in the open. Headshot, headshot, I'm dead. Right? Then he goes in over here and it's a bit too late already. He needs to pick. Flashbang the Zen. Try to kill me. Misses the flashbang. I get the sleep. He dies. And from Bob's point of view, probably just gonna kill them. I saw he turned around to me 1 second. No, he was just busy killing the entire fight. Okay. Anyway, 3 things that you need to note from it. Number 1, avoid as much damage as possible. Now to allow your team to have more resources as you do not require resources. Number 2, always use cover. Use this as cover. Okay? Use this as cover. Never be in the open. And I would say number 3, be confident in your nanos. Do not let yourself influence if that's possible. And if you feel like... that doesn't mean that you should never listen to people and stuff. Like if somebody asks you for a nano and you think it's a good idea, then go for it, even if you don't agree with it. But still. Yeah, that's about it.